and welcome to episode 59. Ooh, you're so fine.
Ooh.
Of Unqualified Game Chat. I'm your host, Azario Lopez, and with me today is no other than the bold, the beautiful Spencer, the legacy.
Yes, I am here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 59. Every week I go, wow, what a bunch of episodes, but it's a big number.
I would say that that's 10 more episodes until our inaugural beautiful extravaganza of a episode 69 of a one episode 69.
Wouldn't it be amazing if episode 69 coincided with Yay or Nay?
Ooh, that
would be a dream come true.
That's like the two proton beams crossing.
It would get my gozer.
How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Doing well, just chilling, just working, just doing all sorts of cool gamer stuff,
April is definitely a pretty chill month.
It is. There's a lot of like indie stuff, but
yeah,
big AAA stuff. Just Star Wars at the beginning because they moved to Advance Wars, so I'm just getting by.
Yep. I noticed that May has a few good hitters, but again, another pretty down month, which is good because I kind of want to beat Strangers of Paradise and get that.
A good ending.
Okay, so I'm gonna work my way through there. Also, I should say at the top of the show, we have a Discord.
Oh yeah,
and you can join that Discord and talk to all of us there. I try to be in there as much as possible, but I will say that the other guys are in there a lot.
I'm in a lot of servers, so I have mentions only, push notifications. So if you want to talk to me, you got to do the @Spencer, and then I'll come in. It's just, so when your phone's got 50 billion Discord notifications, you accidentally swipe all of them, you accidentally swipe away an invoice or something, and you go, oh shit.
It's all of those OnlyFans Discords that you're in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know me. I am the most sexual Noisy Pixel member. Very obviously.
Out of all of us.
Out of the entire staff. Clearly I am the most of that.
I hear I hear a lot of people saying that they appreciate that Noisy Pixel covers the lewd games, and I like covering the lewd games as well. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Reading them is funny. Because I have no experience with lewd games at all. So I'll read a script and I won't be warned before that it's like a hentai game. So I'll just be reading it, and then I'll get to the part where it's like, and the only way to do that is to have sex with every character. And then I'm like, oh,
gotta get
that kind of script.
You got to get that harem ending.
Yeah. Like that UUU Ultra. I was like, oh, cool. Like Power Rangers, Tokusatsu.
Yeah,
that's neat. The erotic scenes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, of course, they got me.
I thought the BL would have I don't know
what BL means.
Boy love.
Oh, I see.
Boy love.
See, that's how innocent I am. I don't know any of these terms. I said it once. I'll say it again. I'm the dang butters of Noisy Pixel. I don't know any of this shit.
Pure boy Spencer.
I just show up to work. I say, "Oh, geez, I want to talk about a Lego game." Huh?
Puts his nun hat down, his collar. He takes his collar off.
I go, all right, time to write about Lego games and Marvel. Wow.
Spencer.
Yes.
This podcast, Unqualified Game Chat, is recorded every week. Posted to podcast services on Thursdays, whenever I feel like it.
Yeah.
But it's going to go up on Thursday.
It will. It might be 11:59 PST. But that's a Thursday.
But that's technically a Thursday.
So we don't want to hear it.
I don't think I've ever posted it that late.
No, I don't think so.
It's gotten pretty late. Sometimes I post at 6 p.m. PT, and people are like, "Oh, okay, I guess I won't." People are always like really nice about it, and they watch it before bed or something, and I appreciate that.
To our dulcet tones.
I appreciate that. Just wake up.
Sleepyhead. Have a nice sleep if you're listening to this while you go to bed.
Yeah. Spooked you.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Keep you on your toes.
Spooked you. Gotcha.
It's not even October.
Well, let's talk about what we're playing. We haven't talked about that. So tell me.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 things. Quickly, the first one.
Boom.
I'm going for that Lego Star Wars plat.
Boom.
And it's big. So I'm at like 500 Kyber bricks.
Boom.
That's it for that. Also, I was looking at the eShop on my 3DS, and I grabbed a bunch of Shin Megami Tensei games for $10, like Soul Hackers and Devil Survivor 2 that I didn't have. And then I saw Yokai Watch 3, and I said, "Oh yeah, I never got 3 because I was I'm always poor, but I was super broke when that came out, and we didn't get a review copy. So I was like, okay." I played 2 and 1, and I loved them. So I thought I should get 3, but I should really finish Psychic Spectres first because I bought that used a long time ago, and I was like, I don't know the content, so I've been playing that. And gosh, you can trace my history with Yokai Watch back through Monster Vine's archives through like the original release, but we failed Yokai Watch in the West. Not the other way around. We failed it.
Or did level 5 just not believe in it enough?
I don't know, because it had a decent amount, maybe not enough marketing, but it wasn't like I remember seeing commercials for the show, the movies. I remember seeing the toys everywhere. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's like, it's getting a little bit of, probably the most level 5's ever done for to push.
Yeah, in a marketing sense, like they had T-shirts, they had a lot of merch.
They had like I can go. It always makes me sad to go to the dollar store because I see Yokai Watch stuff and I'm like, oh man, like it got dollar stored. It's like random Disney Infinity figures and shit where it's like, man. It just makes me so sad because it's a really fun series and it's also just completely comedic. Like it's not, I'm so used to, and I don't mind, but I'm so used to constantly playing serious games that have a little comedy or serious games in general, where it's like the RPG is meaningful and emotional. And then you play Yokai Watch and they're like, there's a war that's been waged for years over donuts. And you're like, at first you're like, that's weird. And then you're like, wait a minute, this is fun. It's stupid and silly and goofy. And gosh, don't we need that?
See,
once in a while?
That's totally different from what I experienced playing games because I find myself playing a lot of zany JRPGs of like booby girls and just like
that's true.
Comedy stuff.
A lot of
that I like sometimes go out of my way to play serious games just to get something, just to get a little serious, just to read
that's fair.
Story. I will say that a good balance of like, and I don't know if most people would agree with me, but a good balance of fan service and serious storytelling, I would say would be some of the Sword Art Online games. Not the best in terms of mechanics, but for those who play through them, they'll tell you that the stories on those games are rather good.
I don't remember them very well. Like I've reviewed 3 or 4 of them. I remember thinking the best one I played was Fatal Bullet or something.
Fatal Bullet's fucking good because who developed MIPS or
I don't remember, but I remember playing like 3 or 4 Sword Art Onlines before that one and being like, this stinks.
Fatal Bullet.
And I played Fatal Bullet and I was like, wow, that's fun.
I know who fucking Dimps
once again.
Do you know who Dimps? What else they developed?
They did. For some reason, my brain confused Dimps with Beanox.
They also developed
Beanox,
Sonic Advance 2 and Sonic Advance
rules.
So they developed the Sonic Advance series. There you go.
And those are really good.
Dimps. They also developed Seven Samurai 20XX on the PS2. Did you ever play that game?
I didn't.
This is an okay
My
game.
PS2 library was very limited to what Blockbuster had and what EB Games had sometimes. It was mostly Dragon Ball Z games, the Naruto games, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and the occasional sports game that my dad hoped I would like. And gosh, he tried, and I love him for it, but not a sports guy. I'm a Yokai Watch guy, not a sports guy.
It looks like they've been sucked into the Bandai Namco umbrella because they're now developing Dragon Ball: The Breakers, which is the newest Dragon Ball game
Neat.
to be in development. So that's a 2022 launch. I doubt that game's going to release this year. If it does, it's going to be November release.
Isn't it crazy that Xenoverse 2 still gets DLC?
No, it's not, because Bandai Namco knows how to support their series, whether it's done on that.
I just think it's crazy because no one else, like no other game gets that. Like, that's cool. It's good.
No,
I'm glad.
I will tell you, Sword Art Online, Alicization Lycoris.
Oh yeah,
dude,
we talked about that. I reviewed that like years ago, and that came out like recent stuff.
Got a new update fucking last month. Even fucking Scarlet Nexus is still getting substantial updates of stories, of new missions, of new battle. And I don't know where they get this money for the studio to develop these studios, or if they just they simply do it all while they're developing the games. You know, like they already have this lined out and planned. But they're super good about supporting their
like
IPs.
Shinobi Strikers is still getting shit.
Oh my god, My Hero Academia 2 is still getting shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is.
And
they are really good now that I kind of put it all together.
Oh, dude, they support their IPs, unlike Koei Tecmo, who dropped support 6 months to a year after Dead or Alive 5 was released.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Fucking assholes, man.
That's rough.
What a bunch of fucking assholes.
Don't burn any bridges here.
They're just, it's like the second that something's not turning a profit, you're gonna drop it, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's and a lot of studios act that way. Not Bandai Namco.
Well, I mean, maybe it's profitable to put out more free DLC for Naruto. I don't know.
They even signed a shit ton of super giant games. They're making a whole universe of their that Man of Medan or whatever.
Oh yeah, they are making a shit ton of those.
Because they only signed them for like
Dark Pictures.
They only signed them for like 4 games, and then after that 4th one came out, they came out with a trailer that's like, it's a fucking universe.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's good job. Good job, Bandai. This has become a Bandai appreciation episode.
Love you, Bandai Namco.
You know, all I want right now is Digimon Survive.
Yeah, I would really. I mean, if it's supported for fucking 10 years, the wait's worth it.
Nobody's gonna like it, Spencer.
I'm gonna like it. I hope.
That whole like 70% story, they're gonna fucking hate it.
No, it's gonna bring out the same thing that killed Yokai Watch. The Pokemon comparers. Bro, it's not the 90s playground anymore. Digimon and Pokemon can both exist, dude.
Dude.
They got Mon in the name. That's it.
Dude, I mean, they say 70% story or whatever, but Cyber Sleuth 1 and 2 has a lot of story.
It has a lot of talking.
You're talking
a lot.
The only time you're actually playing is when you're grinding or just focusing on getting new Digimon.
Yeah.
But that's on your own time. You're not asked to do that. You could do that.
Those games fucking rule, dude.
Oh my God. I always thought that the style of those games, whoever did the
it's the guy who did Devil Survivor, right?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to look it up, but I think you're absolutely right. Oh, fucking coolest characters. Their costumes are fucking dope.
I love it.
There's a lot of style in that game. Cyber Sleuth and on Switch, I will say that the complete edition on Switch is a nice grab. It has both of them on there, and I think it's like $25, and you can get the physical copy too.
Yeah, and can't you use Hacker's Memory Digimon in the original in that? That's a cool feature.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read that somewhere because I played them both on PS4, and I have them both individually. So I heard that in the collection on Switch, you can use Hacker's Memory Digimon in like ones that were only made available in
Hacker's Memory. They're
in the original.
I bought them.
Which makes sense. They're very similar games. So
I liked them so much that I imported the physical on Vita.
well, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I have the physical PS4 copies, but that's it.
Yeah, well, I'm a bigger fan than you, so.
No, I'm just poor.
Oh shit!
I can't afford that kind of stuff.
I'm just poor.
It's poor. Do you know how much of a miracle to God it is that I have a PS5?
But on that note, Dimps is a good developer. If you want to look at
Dimps.
Yeah, they also did Freedom Wars, which is another game that I should.
Oh, people love Freedom Wars.
That I should shout out that they developed Freedom Wars for PSP Vita.
This long spiel, my whole point was download the Yokai Watch games before the shop ends, because I went to go see how much is Yokai Watch 3 physically. A $400 Canadian.
A 400 Canadian?
400 Canadian for a just regular ass opened copy.
Yokai Watch 4. We're going to put this to bed.
We are getting 4.
No one's getting 4. Yokai Watch 3. Let's go. Whoa! Hummina. $200 US. I'm seeing some people bidding on it.
My understanding is because the series was failing at that point, they didn't produce a lot of copies of 3. So it's like $40 US, $50 Canadian on the eShop. That's a lot cheaper. And I'm sure 2 will go up. And 1
2's pretty cheap.
Soon.
2's pretty cheap.
1's pretty cheap. Psychic Spectres isn't super cheap, but Fleshy Souls and Bony Spirits are.
Yeah. Watch Yokai Watch Blasters.
Oh yeah, that one goes for a lot here.
That one's a lot too.
Yeah.
Blasters White Dog Squad. What the?
Yeah, White Dog and Red Cat. I'm telling you, you got to get these digitally like now. And I'll save everyone the time. They won't go on sale.
$600.
That's
insane. for the White Dog Squad.
Just as a heads up, Yokai Watch 3 has never digitally gone on sale, so don't wait for a sale and miss the game. Just buy it full price. That's the only.
Buy it. Just buy it.
Buy it before the shop ends, because that's a lot of dough.
No one talks about these rare Yokai Watch games. Fucking yokai nerds.
It's true. It's a shame. It's the localization is silly, but they put so much work into it that I can't help but be like, hey, you know, it's like Dragon Quest localization. It's all puns and jokes, and it works. I like it.
We miss you, Level 5.
We miss you, Level 5.
Dark Cloud.
They're still in Japan, right? They just closed all their Western stuff.
Yeah, they still have a Japanese studio, but they're like they're like a developer contract. But they're not doing their own games anymore. They're not publishing their own games anymore like they were with Level 5 Abbey.
I saw that the last Yokai Watch game came out in 2020. That's 2 years. And there's nothing announced. So even in Japan, they're not. I don't know if the series. I know the series was huge for a while. I don't know if it's still.
It's a fucking Baby Shark, dude. Fucking Baby Shark and all those like weird ass
like YouTube videos.
The weird ass YouTube videos killed Yokai Watch for kids. That's the problem, is that Yokai Watch needed the elementary and the middle school kids to buy it. But now they're buying all these like fucking
didn't need greasy 20-year-olds like me to buy it.
Yeah, now they need people like you.
Listen, I bought the games. I got the watch. I have the watch somewhere. I don't know where. I collected the first series of medals because I liked it, but
it's a surprise we both aren't married right now.
It is a surprise, actually.
I am completely in awe of how we're not.
I have 2 watches. Because the 0 mark came out, and I got no surprise that too.
You don't have a harem.
That is not a surprise at all. Not at all. Hey, girl, want to see my Yokai Watch collection?
One time I was kind of drunk.
My favorites are Badinyan and Shogunyan.
One time I was kind of drunk, and this is not a problematic story. Let me just preface that. I was kind of drunk, and I was on a date. I was like having like a few friends over, and there was a girl that I was interested in. She was looking at my games, and I showed her the Zero Escape watch.
I thought it was going to be Wild Arms.
No. I mean, I've showed enough people Wild Arms 5, but I showed her the Zero Escape watch.
That's cool.
And she didn't give a fuck.
Oh, that's why I hide my power level, if you will. When people get close, it comes out.
The alcohol lowered my defenses. They lowered my.
That's true. You did not get a date out of that.
Nope.
Nope.
But at least I got to flex my Zero Escape 3, my Zero Time Dilemma watch. That came with
pretty cool.
Limited edition of the game. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think that's slightly better than mine because the Yokai Watch is a children's franchise primarily. Zero Escape, that's an adult thing. It's like Squid Game. Okay,
it's an M-rated.
But when I'm like, it's kind of like Pokemon, but more Japanese. That's what gets the girls going.
Well, if you're trying to flex Pokemon right now, I heard Pokemon's going up there for
which, like the 3DS ones.
No, just Pokemon cards in general.
Oh, I thought that it crashed because every YouTuber did it in the pandemic. Everyone was opening cards.
Oh, just like the idea of Pokemon is cool. Pokemon cards are just cool right now. Again,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I see. What have you been playing?
I've been playing a visual novel. I'm about finished with it now. I could probably write the review right after this last ending, but it's Cafe Stella and the Reaper's Curse. It's about this guy who dies, and there's like these butterflies that represent like kind of lost souls. I'm giving you a really summed up version of this opening plot, but you have this Reaper girl who's supposed to capture these butterflies. So when the guy dies and the day repeats, he goes back to where he died, and then he realizes that he's like in between worlds right now. He's in between death and life, and to stay alive, he has to collect more of these butterflies with a group of cute girls, and it's really funny.
Nice.
It's a really funny visual novel. I think Love Lab does. No, not Love Lab. Oh, fuck. Now I can't think of the goddamn publisher. We got to, because they're so good. Cafe Stella. Anything this publisher's been putting out has just been Nekonyan. Nekonyan is the publisher, and they do the localization as well, and they're just a good group of people.
Nice.
Really like a lot of the games that they put out, and it's developed by Yuzusoft, who does a lot of good visual novels, and like Hello Lady, they did that one.
Oh, I think I wrote a news story about that.
Yeah, maybe you did.
I think I did.
Actually, they didn't. I lied. That was just published by Nekonyan. But Hello Lady is on the site. Avenir reviewed it. I just wanted to say.
Oh, yeah. I did write about that, I think.
Hello Lady.
Hello Lady. That's what I thought when I wrote it, too.
Because of the exclamation mark.
Running lady.
Hello lady.
I don't even know what that is or where that's from. It's just there.
Yeah. It's like on the back of our tongues.
Is that Dr. King Simpson's Professor?
Oh yeah, the
Frank.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Like, with the pretty lady.
I think adult.
Yeah. I think that's what that is.
And then I just been reading a lot of manga.
Nice.
You're going to see a lot of manga reviews coming out because I'm catching up.
I got a couple up there if you guys want to go take a look.
Yeah.
Sakamoto Days, Kaiju number 8, Alice in Borderland.
That's coming up tomorrow. Sorry. Ooh. I forgot to put it up today.
That's okay.
It'll
All is forgiven.
There's more to review, actually. You should check it out.
There you
go. Regardless, yeah, I've just been hanging out. I've been working on something coming out soon. Just trying to live a little. Hanging out with my pets.
Nice.
And let's get into a real. I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Tell me about Kingdom Hearts
Oh my God.
4.
Oh, okay. I was like, listen, I've written articles, I've made videos. I have
Talk to me about Kingdom Hearts 4.
Gosh, it looks cool, doesn't it? Sora being in Quadratum, Strelitzia.
Well, I think it looks stupid AF, but
that's part of the charm, though.
It just looks so weird.
I thought you said in the Discord that you cried.
I cried at the power. I cried when Sora was running and he like calls his Keyblade. Like stuff like that, emotional scenes like that really get me going. Like just like I get pumped up.
I think you're calling it stupid to overcompensate.
I think probably. Yeah. Typically things I call stupid. And then
that's true. I do that too.
And so I saw that
screenshot. I think Star Wars is going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Because that is an ATST foot.
Yeah, no, it's bound to
and that's Endor
make an appearance.
Although it'd be really weird to have Return of the Jedi as your first Star Wars world.
I just think like even having Marvel in there is just ridiculous.
It's weird, but and then I think like I go, that's too weird. But then I think back to the concept of this franchise, which is Cloud, Strife, and Mickey Mouse. And then I go, I guess I'll get used to it because it's not weirder than that.
I just hope that they include Final Fantasy back in there.
Yeah, I really hope so too. I wrote a whole article about that. I think how there wasn't enough Final Fantasy in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I think they really I don't know. Also, and I know this is nothing new for the series. I hope that there's more intermingling between the worlds. I would like to see.
That's my favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts 1 is Triton knows what a Keyblade is.
Yeah.
The villains hang out together.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. That's I like that.
Yeah. It doesn't happen again. And in 3, everything is totally separate. No,
oh my God.
It is just
so separate.
Yeah. So I do hope that it's more concise. The way that I forgive 3 though is that it did get in development hell, and that's something that cannot be overshadowed. Is that they developed an entire game in an engine that couldn't run it.
Yeah, it's games that came out or were made in the period of like Versus 13 onward. It's a miracle that they came out. Like you can feel how you want about Final Fantasy 15. It's incredible that a functional game came out of that.
Well, with that said, Final Fantasy 15 is based in Final Fantasy 13's universe.
Yeah. Originally, it was the Fabula Nova Crystallis compilation of Agito, which turned into Type 0, 13, and Versus 13.
But even
that became 15, 13. Like it was a mess.
But even Type 0, when you're playing it, they still have references
to the Lassie and stuff.
The Fal'Cie, the Lassie, whatever. All those assholes.
But then they're like, it's not really in the same universe. And it's like, I get that you're trying to make it simpler.
Fool me once.
But I don't know. So I get Kingdom Hearts 3 having issues. The fact that they announced 4 so soon after 3 makes me hope they've learned from it a little bit.
Oh, I think so. I think now that they have an established engine, all they're going to do is port up to Unreal 5. And so they're good. They're good.
So I hope they focus more on just making something more. They've got all the story baggage. Well, as much as you can in Kingdom Hearts.
I'm just so sick of all the Kingdom Hearts fucking nerds, dude, filling in the blanks for me. I wish I could. I've played every fucking game. That's a huge
part of the series too, is filling in the blanks.
But I've played all the games, and I wish I didn't have to hear from some fucking nerd about the stuff that I missed when I felt like I should have experienced that in the game.
You got to admit, it's pretty genius that the franchise is so good at making it so easy to assume things, to make you go, this probably happens because of this. And in your mind, that works. And that's fine. It's genius that they said the series. I think it's the most accessible series that has that many holes and confusing things, because you can go, well, why doesn't nobody do this or Heartless do this? And then you go, oh, well, it's probably because you go between worlds, or it's probably because there's like a barrier, and it's fine. Like
that's
you
true.
accept
That's very true. Yeah, you make exceptions to all the things, but I mean, with that said, there are set rules in this universe, and those do like help out some of those plot holes.
That's true.
That maybe you look over when it goes to like who's Norded and Organization 13, and then going into their backstories, and then like how many fucking versions of Xehanort's around right now, and
I still hope.
And will Christopher Lloyd return to Kingdom Hearts 4?
The third Xehanort voice actor.
He says he likes the role too, and
that's because Christopher Lloyd will do fucking any role in the world.
He's just right now. They just
announced a Spirit Halloween movie this week that he's in.
He's just
he's in the store.
This is just him trying to pay for his family's future.
No shade. Dude likes to work. Dude likes to make money.
He likes to make money.
Do it. Be in the all sorts of animated movies and stuff. Like, go for it, dude. Love him. Back to the Future, favorite movie. Love Christopher Lloyd.
Well, Back to the Future 2 is better.
I can see why you would say that. I don't agree, but I can understand that perspective. I prefer one. I think one's cleaner.
I think when no.
Listen, the best movies of all time: Back to the Future, Aladdin, Evil Dead 2, the South Park movie, Ghostbusters 1, Spider-Man 2,
Sam Raimi?
Yeah. Aliens.
Okay.
Terminator 2, Akira, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Lighthouse. I don't know. Those are just some of the best movies ever made.
But you missed Armageddon.
Oh my God, Armageddon.
Independence Day.
In Canada. I watched that at school.
Independence Day.
What did we learn from Armageddon at school in Canada?
There will be blood.
Oh yeah, I still haven't seen that. Still have to watch that. But remember, didn't we look live on the show and I couldn't find it on any Canadian platform?
You're gonna have to look for that.
To do the OP word.
The naughty. Yeah. So how excited are you about
I'm stoked for
Kingdom Hearts 4?
I really hope I'm starting to think they won't, because Star Wars was probably a thing. I was really hoping they would go to Square Enix worlds in this game. I would love to see Sora go to like each Final Fantasy world, the bouncer. Dude. I don't know why I always bring up the fucking bouncer.
Why not?
Dragon Quest, sure. Like Star Ocean. I'd love to see them do that, but
well, think about it though. They have the new Star Ocean coming up. You know how fucking much it'd be like a Super Smash Brothers sale if you have Star Ocean World, or just like get a Disney movie that's based in space and include Star Ocean.
Treasure Planet.
Best
done.
Dude, Treasure Planet
rules.
Criminally underrated.
It's true. Make a Treasure Planet world, make an Atlantis world. Listen, Disney, I get that you want to market new films and that you've done that the whole time that this game has existed, but why don't you appeal to my nostalgia? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see Atlantis. I want to see Treasure Planet. I want to see another Hunchback world. I want to see I don't want to see Home on the Range. Don't do that, please. I don't care for that.
I don't want to see those cows.
Do National Treasure. That's Disney.
The Rescuers Down Under.
Rescuers Down Under. Exactly.
Were they ever in Kingdom Hearts?
Pocahontas.
Was Rescuers?
I don't know if they could do that.
Was Rescuers Down Under ever in Kingdom Hearts?
No.
Why do I have like a Mandela effect that I've seen them?
I don't even think there's anything cut. Like I remember before, like after Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, Final Mix, and everyone was like, "There's cut files of Woody and Buzz." I don't think there's ever been like cut Rescuers stuff. So I'm probably
just making it up.
I from my years of obsessing over Kingdom Hearts, I remember they'd be like, "Oh, there's a French comic about Kingdom Hearts that's official, and it has Sword in the Stone World and Hunchback," and I was like, "That's big news. I have to read this French comic." Like that's how obsessive we were back in the day. And now we're just on podcasts and we're like,
Yeah.
I think there's Star Wars.
Hunchback was in Dream Drop, and that was pretty good.
It's true, but I want them to do it again and better without 3DS limitations and with better music, because I've seen a lot of fan songs that take cues from the soundtrack or just use harpsichords and shit. It's way better than what we got. So shout out to I think the YouTuber name is Blue Nocturne. They make fake Kingdom Hearts songs for like, they made them for years. They made like Pocahontas songs, Toy Story, Big Hero 6 before those were announced, Hunchback, and they all sound exactly like PS2 Yoko Shimomura songs. So go check those out if you want to hear what it's like. But yeah.
I'm sure Mel Gibson will come back for John Smith.
In Kingdom Hearts.
The fuck is he doing?
That'd be fascinating,
dude. It could happen.
I mean, maybe. It could happen. Isn't it crazy that Kingdom Hearts 1 came out so long ago that Tarzan was like the world they were marketing the movie with?
Ooh.
And then they had to remove it from Chain of Memories because of legal issues. But
I had to watch that cutscene like 50 times because it's unskippable.
Not Clayton.
Yeah, like right before the fight.
Or when he goes, me, Sora. And then he goes,
yeah.
And it just says like @ ampersand X.
Oh, the memories. The fucking memories. Well, we'll see. I think 2024.
I found, I think late 2023 to 2024.
Okay.
I just found the solution to all our problems. Put a Yokai Watch world in Kingdom Hearts 4.
Easy, done.
Boosts the franchise. It comes back. Kingdom Hearts, it's going to succeed. They can put fucking, they can put Waterworld world in Kingdom Hearts and succeed. No one would be like, this sucks. Everyone would be like, oh shit, I have a new appreciation for Waterworld.
Waterworld. Escape from New York world.
Yeah. But fuck, who cares? Like they could put in the most random obscure shit. Like they could be like, oh, Disney owns Touchstone, so we're putting in
the Mask world.
The Mask, yeah. And everyone, like, we would all be like, that's gonna be really interesting. I can't wait to see how that turns out.
I would love to see what they do with that. I would love to see how Donald and Goofy navigate through those situations.
I want to see how Donald and Goofy deal with Snake Plissken. I want to see how it goes. I want to see Kingdom Hearts Big Trouble in Little China.
I did cry during the trailer. Did you cry at all?
I'm not very good at crying. Okay. I know that sounds stupid, but I feel like emotions and I go, whoa. But I'm
too good at crying. I'm too good at it.
I wish. Listen, I'm not bragging. It's emotionally unhealthy how little I cry, but I can't help it. I wish I could express myself like you can.
I wish you could too, because then we could cry together.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Well, I think that's our show.
That's it. Kingdom Hearts, Yokai Watch, Stella, Cafe Stella, and the
Reaper's Butterflies.
I wrote it down so I don't have to message you later tonight and say, what was the game you talked about? So I can write the description.
Sexy H game.
We covered the whole library today.
Yeah. Yep. You got it all. Thank you for listening this long.
Thanks, everyone.
It's one of our better Unqualified Game Chat episodes because really I would consider this podcast like all of us hanging out.
Yeah, I'd say so. I read all the comments. You guys tweet me and stuff, and it's really fun.
Yeah, like we're at a table.
Yeah,
we're at a table and we're all just talking. We're just shooting the shit, as they say.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking shop.
Shooting the breeze if you don't want to be a sailor mouth. Want to say no words.
We don't say no words.
We don't say the fuck word.
We're trying to get sponsored. With that said, thanks
for this podcast being sponsored.
Have a great week.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Noisy Pixel.